everyone, and welcome back to another episode from the Alphacraft server. Today, as you saw in that starting time lapse, I just started working on the beginning part of my base. Yeah. So the idea is I'm actually gonna have a wall like coming around here. It's be kind of curved, and I think if I stand like roughly, well, like there. Yeah, so the line is actually diagonal that it's on. Hence why the curve is kind of weird. Just plan this out in creative and I'm like, that's a really funky curve, but because it's at an angle, I guess it makes sense. And then this is going to come down eventually. So it's going to slowly come down. So I have to figure out that curve. I seem to be experiencing. Alright, yeah, so as I was saying, it's going to basically come, like, sort of down. It's going to eventually wind up, I want to say about at this level. If I can land. But yeah, it should eventually wind up being around this level. That way the portal still has room and I can do stuff down there. Then also just gives it... So it's not just completely flat. But the next thing I want to work on is if we go to spawn, I want to get to work on, well, I guess this is technically my second shop, since Jin and I both kind of made the rocket shop. But I'm going to call this one like my actual first shop, because this is going to be my shop. And everything I need here, besides the stuff, everything I need is right here. It's going to be pretty straightforward. So let me just grab all of this stuff out. Dare I build this on camera? Or do I want to, you know, I'm just going to just do that just in case. But basically the idea is I'm going to have, let's see. That, so this is like the wheel, right? And then there I can have a fence. Up like so. And then that kind of looks like the front of a carriage, which means we can take Mr. Screaming Goat and plop you over there. And then, oh, how did I do this? I want to say it's like the, yeah, so the birch, trapdoor, yeah, bottom slabs, because this is where I'm going to put down a chest and an ender chest. And then from there, down barrels on either side, and then do the same thing with the jungle trapdoors. Just give them like a little bit of a front. And then, oh, where's the stair? I want to say it was like that. I don't actually remember now. It was the other way. Oh, wait, no, it was this way. Doing that. All right, I remember now. So now flip down doors. Ourselves a nice little carriage, and then just so the product doesn't bake. I'm gonna put down a ceiling above it. Use that, and then it should just be the remainder. So I really should have brought building blocks, because this next part is going to be thing. I'll just put those, might put those back when I'm done. And then, yeah, just basically I'm just going to put string like so. Oh, I have my hope our resource pack on right now. I was harvesting netherwort for reasons that I might decide to explain later. Basically, my base is going to mostly use the red netherwort blocks. Did I not have enough shrink? I appear to be 2 shrink short. I also appear to be some carpet short. And some moss short. Yeah, I think I missed a block when I was doing this. But I'll fix that in a second. Because now I think I want to put... where do I want to put the sign? Like, I kind of want to just put it there. And then, yeah, it's like on the back. And then we can take our products. I am selling golden carrots because I have all the villagers and can do stuff with that. And then you probably don't want to see this, but just make it all stacks of 32. And there we go. Shop basically completed except for the bits that I completely did not grab enough resources for because I am a professional. Okay, so I was completely wrong on this one thing. It was just 1 block further back. So I moved this out 1 more instead, and it works. So yeah, I have the exact number of resources I need. I just built it a little bit wrong, but hey, now it's right. We have our screaming goat pulling it. And yeah, now all the other alphas can come by and grab some golden carrots. I mean, 32 for a diamond? Not too bad. Maybe once I get more village infrastructure set up, I can lower it more further, but for now, that's what I'm going to do. I am currently out here in the nether, very far away from spawn. If I push F3, we're quite a bit away. I think this is far enough. I actually already got 1 trophy. Yeah, I'm trying to get... Yeah, I went through 2 elytra, because if I come over here, super challenges. Use the nether, travel 666 kilometers in the overworld, and 1,000,000 blocks away from spawn. So, I think should be far enough away now. Too weird if I built a portal. Actually, let me do math. 126 times 8. Okay, we should be good. 2, 3. That. Bloop, bloop, bloop. All right, that should be good. Hold up, let's light there. And the crazy thing is my inventory is completely full of rockets, so that's how many it took me to get over here. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 stacks of rockets. That's flight duration 3 rockets. All right, we should get 2 trophies when we pop out, and hopefully it isn't in a bad spot. There we go. Is that 3 trophies? Subspace? Oh no, subspace bubble. Devil's distance, man blocks away. Impaling loyalty 1. One hell of a time. And we got a space stone. We are very far away. Oh my gosh, there are phantoms. But we did it. And now we have to get back. There's really only one way to do that. There's a lava pit there, which would actually be really handy for what I need to do. There's also nighttime. And some of the other stuff's like, oh, actually, are you, no, you're just giving me one. We can make stuff. We can make a way back. Crafting bench, yes, please. Planks, bed, sleep. All right, now inner chest, and I've got plenty back there. All the valuable that stuff in there, and I thought I was going to use so many more rockets. Apparently not. So I probably should also do that. Pop that in there. I have nothing on me. All right. Hello, Mr. Creeper. Please send me back home. Totally forgot to break the bed. Okay. I'll see you guys back at spawn. Alright, there we go. Now we're back at spawn. And all my stuff should be over at the Oops Lodge. Alright, I think we have been distracted quite enough now. Why don't we get to work on setting up some foundations for the base? So I have this area right here now, which was more or less to kind of get a general idea of where things are going to be going in the future. So this is going to be our gateway. It's going to path's going to probably come out over here and then arc around to about here is what I'm thinking. So what I'm going to do is go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that should be appropriately high for this part, and then I'm just going to kind of start planning out where this path is going to go, while like keeping my eye over here. It's like, so this will kind of boop, do something like that, and then make this path go all the way to spawn. Or at least not all the way. I mean, eventually we'll go all the way, but at least for now, I want to pull it out to about here, because right here will be roughly at least like good enough to kind of figure out where I want to go from here. Maybe carve into the mountain a little bit. Work with Aletha over here. We'll see. We'll see what we end up doing. But I want to get at least over here. That way I know kind of where that's going to be. I think I've backed on too much about this. So let's go. All right, I did a lot more work than just besides what we saw in the time lapse, as we can quite clearly see here. So, I believe what I did was I just kind of threw all this down, and then I just hop on because my classes went back to being in person now, so I don't have as much time. So what I do is like I'd hop on for like a little bit, do 1 or 2 of these, hop off, and it's just like there's not a great way to time lapse doing it that way. So yeah, we're gonna just take a look at this. So we have the main bridge, which you saw I started building it, tore it down because I'm like, it's not going the exact way I wanted it to. And then I kind of just drew it out and then built it, and it worked quite well that way. These guys, what I was doing, if you're, yeah, there we go. So what I did is I kind of like just started from a point, kind of just worked my way up, intersected with the bridge. It's like this one's a little bit of a curve. Let me see if I can find like this one's actually pretty good. So it kind of like just starts here and then it follows like a straight line, but they're still kind of random. So it's like, they're kind of like tentacle pillars, I guess. They're cool. I like them. And then they also provide enough light around the area thanks to the new lighting changes. And up here I have stall fire, campfire. So at nighttime, this thing is still pretty dark, but because of the new lighting changes, it's not spawnable, and it's great. And then, yeah, it just comes over here, which is eventually going to hit a wall. And I had to extend my nether wart operations, because let's just say that red nether brick has got to be one of the hardest blocks to get a ton of. The only ones I can really think that would be harder is between like the ones you actually have to go out and find. It's like deep slate diamond ore, or deep slate coal ore, especially now. That one's really rare. But yeah, actually, this is not the spot I wanted to come to. I wanted over here because the next thing I want to do is I have all these villagers, right? And let me see if I can find one of the guys that's like really special. I kind of want to, there we go. I kind of want to set up a shop. This is my men guy. I was hoping to find, that's efficiency. Where did you go? Up, picking, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. That's a silk touch on breaking 3 pick. That's 2 enchantments I don't need to put on it. So I have that, and then I have a couple of guys for shovels. So what I want to do is set up a shop to start selling tools, because also as I set up their area, I'll probably wind up getting every single one. I can mass produce them. So when someone accidentally breaks a pickaxe or something else, they can just come by, buy one, instead of having to go and do the whole grind themselves. So it is nighttime, seems, so I'm going to go sleep. And why don't we get started on this shop? Alright, the shop is now done, and this has got to be like one of the most fun things to do, is just trying to fly between all of these pillars. I don't know why, I just like it so much. So originally I was thinking like, oh, I'll do that a bunch with the tree, but it's so tight that it's just like, it's kind of hard. Oh wow, more shops have popped up. First time I was here, when I was building it, U-Rock was here. Which I believe is Stina's rock shop. And there's now a shulker shop and a tower. This place is changing a lot. I love it. Even though my roof still hasn't oxidized. Oh, it's starting to. But it's like, fuselage, its roof was always oxidized. This one, it doesn't want to turn. I want it to turn. Anyways, come inside. We have shelves with all of the tools. Up here, there's some enchanted ones. Then we have a little step stool, I guess you could call it. You can reach everything around here. These barrels don't have anything just yet. Ooh, the armor stand conflicts with them. We'll see how that goes. But anyways, in the meantime, I have diamond shovels, which made a sale. Woo! And diamond pickaxes. So let me grab my valuables box. And actually, I kind of wanted to see, because it's been a hot minute, and by hot minute, I mean like about 3 weeks since I built the first shop. Yeah, it's let's see. I also added some food into the barrels, so now we have cakes, which the prices, I don't know. These things are so cheap. I don't even know what to charge for. It's like, I tell you a whole sugar box of cake for a diamond. So they're literally that cheap. That's what I like to see, and simultaneously I'm like, okay, it's gonna take a little bit to restock. Not that long, to be honest, but so I probably should make some back stock because these things are going to be moving like crazy. But yeah, I'm super happy with how this came out. Actually, I don't know. It's not like a great angle to see this. Let me fly up here. Right? Okay. What? Let me see. There we go. There's a very specific shape in there. And if you can guess it, I want to see it in the comments. Let me know what you think I initially built to design this building. I'm going to tell you very soon. So are your guesses in the comments? Yes? Yes? Good, good. I want you to look at this. And then I wish I had an iron frame. Anyways. Just look at that. Then look at this. Yeah, I legit started this by building a brown concrete pickaxe and then just made it modern. That is literally how I built this. So, started very simple and then just kind of expanded on the idea. Because I knew I wanted it to be a modern style build and I didn't know exactly how I wanted to do the shape. And then I'm like, you know what? It's a tool shop. Let's just build a pickaxe and see where we go. And this is where I ended up, and I am very happy with how that turned out. Anyways, that's going to do it for me today. I have homework I really should be getting done instead of playing Minecraft, but I kind of want to get this episode out before the quarter ends, so I don't know when the next one from me will be, but you can watch other people from the server as well. So all the links to the other alphas, they're all amazing. They're all down in the description. And I will catch you all next time, whenever that is. I need to go back to debugging parallel code. So I'll see you all next time.